What's going on, guys? It's me, Shu. We are back with another UmaMusume video on the global side, and in today's video, as you can see on the screen, we are going to be doing the Group B finals. Yesterday, I did post around day 2, and now today we're going to be doing the Group B finals. So yeah, that's pretty much the plan of of this video. Nothing more, nothing less. So I believe the next CM is mile distance turf, I believe. So we'll be starting to train turf mile distance starting next week. I guess before we jump into the Group B finals, well, that's not what I want to see. I mean, it's pretty obvious who I could not bring. I could try to bring Kita, because I believe she has a C in mile distance. Obviously, Cap, whether it's going to be Christmas or the OG one. We could go with Suzuka, Marzensky again if I do train one, because this time around I didn't bring her to the CM because I kept forgetting to bring up her medium distance to an A for whatever reason. For whatever reason. Honestly, I could probably bring Sakura Bakshino because she can do mile distance. Oh, there's Taiki Shuttle. Air Groove. Maybe Mihono Berman. There's a couple. There's a good amount of Umas I can try. Maybe, heck, even Gold City again, since she is mostly best for mile distance, as you can see, Kenai and all that. So, yeah, a good amount of options, to be honest. But here we are. Champions meeting Virgo Cup in the Group B side for the finals. So pretty much we're just gonna go over the race, see if we win or not, and then after that I'll go over the 2 comments that was posted in yesterday's video, and then that'll be pretty much it for this video. So with that being said, before we get started with the race, if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. So with that being said, let us see if we can get a win in the Group B side of the CM. Considering that I believe I don't remember like the first 2, but I'm pretty certain that I didn't win any any CMs. 2nd and 3rd place, I believe, is all I've got. I don't remember the beginning, but I'm fairly certain that I probably most likely didn't win. I could go back to them, but it's fine. It's fine. It ain't that important to me. JP side, I don't think I've won a Group A for sure. For sure. It definitely feels that way because, well, like I said for global, I don't remember the first few or couple, but I know for the most part, every time I made it to Group A, it's been either an obvious 2nd or 3rd place, or the few or couple times where I barely lost. So those ones did hurt because it was pretty close, but it's my JP account. I do take it more seriously than the global side, if I didn't make that clear already. So my Cap is behind that Smart Falcon, I believe. Oh, or not. Now it's in front. Let's see if Cap can keep her lead. Who's that behind her? Yukino Bijin, if I'm not mistaken. Is it? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it is. Don't do it. don't do it. Oh, it's pretty close. And she activated a skill right at the end. Nice. So I would say this is my first win in the Group B side. Obviously, Group A is unless I decide to take global as serious as I take JP. I don't think we'll be winning Group A, if I'm going to be honest. We'll probably be able to make it into Group A, but I don't think we'll actually win said Group A. I'm just going to skip it. I know the screen probably looks weird right now, like way cut off, but it's fine. We did get first place at the very least on the Group B side, and I'm honestly content with that. I am honestly content with that. This is why I say, no matter how it is, if you can try and make it to the Group B finals, you'll still end up walking away with some kind of carrots. So that's how my approach is on either side. But with that being said, I'm gonna start going over the comments. They're both from Rick, and I guess it doesn't matter which comment I go over first, but what do you think about AI? It has gotten way better compared to when it started. I've seen it used for comedic purposes, music and art, etc., but also some diabolical ways to be used. I remember a clip of someone using AI who took a picture of a stranger and then with the AI used it to create a video of the stranger kissing with another dude. In general, I have nothing against AI as long as it's used, properly, and not to, I don't know, spread misinformation or anything like that. Obviously, I know that these days, basically, you have to let people know if you're posting something, whether or not you're using AI, if I'm not mistaken. At least that's what I've caught on to as time went on. Nothing against it. I think the main thing that I'm against AI is the impact it had on the I guess computer parts side of things when it comes to memory and all that. The fact that 4 or 5 years ago you could walk into, I'll just use Best Buy as an example. You can walk into Best Buy and buy your standard, hard drive, not an SD or not a solid state drive, but like just your normal hard drive for like a terabyte or so. And you can get it for like $100 or less, depending where you go. I was using Best Buy as an example, but a couple months ago, I went into Best Buy and I was just walking around and I saw that the same terabyte hard drive, normal hard drive, was like $300 or $400. I'm like, what the heck happened? That's the reason why all these consoles and all that have higher. That's how I see it. Like the newer consoles, especially, are going to be on the higher end simply because of the parts that were used for the memory and all that. At least that's how I see it. I don't know about the Steam machine. The thing when it comes to the Steam machine, I know it's a whole different thing. For me, is you're essentially paying half a price for a more like decently built gaming computer, so to speak. Still access Steam and all that, right? Because Steam, even the Steam machine, even though it's essentially a console, they have I think they've advertised that you can use it as a normal PC, but I don't think you'll be able to do a lot of things if you spend like another 1,000 or so and just build an actual PC. But yeah, my biggest thing is just about how it impacted the computer part side. But yeah, I've seen it used for comedic purposes and all that, and I'm not against it as long as you don't do it for bad reasons. Like I've seen a month or two ago, because it's the NBA off season. One of the, let's say, after this past season, top 15 players, one of the top 15 players in the league, Jaylen Brown, who used to be in the Boston Celtics. There was a Someone had taken one of his, I guess, streams and then used AI to after this was after he got traded to the 76ers, way before, if you know, you know, way before LeBron went to the chose to go to the 76ers. And in the original stream, Joel Embiid did not appear at all, but in this video he appeared out of nowhere. And how did that video go? He essentially in the AI video asserted his dominance in a way, saying that you're going to my team or whatever, something like that. In that AI video, I'm just like, yeah, I know that ain't real because I actually saw the original clip. It was amusing, but yeah, I've seen too many clips who that has done that, things like that, where they, in a sense, escalate the situation. That while it's entertaining, as long as it's shown that it's done for entertainment purposes and not to spread misinformation, I'm totally cool with it. And then W Fairy Tale comparison. I think the anime mentioned a 4th gen of Dragon Slayers, but I think the 4th gen only appeared in a movie. Oh, I am not sure. I am not sure. I have seen the movies, but I am not sure. Because that was a long time ago. Although I did rewatch Fairy Tail a good amount of times in the past, even if it was just for background noise. I'll admit that I didn't rewatch the movies. I just rewatched the main series. So I'm not too sure about the 4th generation, actually. Especially if it was mentioned in the movies. 1st gen of Dragon Slayers were raised by dragons. 2nd gen, 8 Alacrima. I wouldn't say 8, because Loxus had it essentially implanted in him by his dad. I wouldn't say 8. I don't know about Cobra. I don't know his backstory and how he got it, but I would assume he had it implanted in him at one point. 8 a specific element to become a dragon slayer of that type. 3rd gen were raised by dragons and also 8 Alacrima. Natsu would technically was 1st gen dragon slayer, but after eating the electric lacrima, he became a 3rd. No, he did not eat the electric lacrima. Because Loxus still had it in him during the Tenro Island arc when they were going against Hades. What happened there? I'm assuming you just misinterpreted it or misunderstood the situation. Natsu was just out of energy, and Loxus just essentially believed that Natsu could use his magic, being Dragon Slayer magic, to possibly replenish his own energy. So essentially, he just ate Loxus's energy, and it was able to mix with his native fire Dragon Slayer magic. But also, it's not like he uses it all the time. It's a specific mode for him later on, but I feel like he can use it whenever he wants. But no, he's still 1st gen, regardless, because he did not eat no lacrima. It's basically like Gagil. If you remember in the Grand Magic Games, I think this was during the finals, when he was going against Rogue, he just absorbed or ate Rogue's shadow energy, and it became Shadow Metal Dragon or Shadow Iron Dragon. Still 1st gen. Still a 1st gen. I'm actually surprised that Wendy didn't find a way to, unless they did something about that in the, was it 100-year quest? I haven't seen that yet, so I don't know any lore changes or whatever, but Natsu and Gagil should still be 1st gen Dragon Slayers because they only absorbed the energy, to which in turn their body just, I guess, adapted to having it in their system. Loxus had his lacrima implanted in him as a kid because, according to Gramps, his Gramps, that Loxus as a kid had a weak foundation, or not foundation. His body wasn't exactly the strongest. He kept getting sick and all that. So his dad implanted the lacrima into him. So there was no way that Natsu could have eaten the electric lacrima or lightning dragon lacrima if Loxus still had it in him. Loxus just fed him the energy, and his body and Natsu's body just absorbed it. So yeah. Also, the third gen of Dragon Slayers had a stronger Dragon Force because they slayed a dragon. Kind of not really, because we know the dragons sealed themselves in a Dragon Slayer day race for a last stand against Acnologia. Thank you for putting that context in there. Because they made it loud and clear that, well, both of them made it loud and clear and admitted that they didn't kill their own dragons. They were just led to believe that they were. No, I'm pretty sure the only reason why they have a stronger Dragon Force is because they're third gens. The fact they have the knowledge from when they learned from their dragons, and then essentially the power of the lacrima. And Dragon Slayers get more draconic dragon force the more dragons that they slay, which is essentially why they turn into dragons, hence why Acnologia was able to turn into a dragon, I assume. But it was also the after effects of learning Dragon Slayer magic, if you remember from the final season. That's the reason why, well, that was the reason why, I guess this wasn't the final season, or was it? It was before the final season, when their dragons showed themselves, appeared and showed themselves and helped them destroy the faces, and Igneo fought off. I wouldn't say fought off, but held off Acnologia before dying again, or dying. But it wasn't just the last stand against Acnologia, because Acnologia did survive. Natsu was the one who... Did you not see the 100? I mean, not the 100. The final season? Or are you remembering this differently? Because it wasn't they sealed themselves because they were trying to reverse the effects of them turning into a dragon. Essentially, that's the reason why they laid dormant this whole time, to reverse the effects of what happened to Acnologia being able to turning into a dragon. Essentially, I was kind of confusing it with the final season with Natsu, because that was pretty much Natsu turning into E&D with that certain scene. But yeah. That was a longer response than I thought, but as you can tell, I have paid heavily attention as much as I can from what I remember, because it's been a while since I actually rewatched it. Pretty big fan of Fairy Tail. I know people either love it or hate it because it's too over the top about friendship and all that, but like, there's a lot of animes out there that does that. Maybe Fairy Tail does do it a little bit too much. I didn't mind. I didn't mind at all. But yeah, that is pretty much it for the comments. That is pretty much it for the comments. So I know this was a little bit long. This video shouldn't have been that long, but I had fun replying. But yeah, pretty much. Thank you, Rick, for all the comments. We did end up winning. Appreciate it as always. We did end up winning the Group B side of things, so I'm cool with that. And then starting next week, see your first place. Starting next week, like I said, we'll be getting ready for the next scene, which should be Mild Distance. So with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. If you guys didn't make it this far, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and let me know how you guys did in the CM, whether you won it or not. I just want to see if you guys made it into the group finals, that you essentially still walked away with carrots regardless. At least that's how I see it. So If there's anything else you want to talk about or ask me, just leave it down in the comment section down below. As long as appropriate, I'll go over it. And if you guys haven't joined the Discord server, link is down in the description down below. So with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you once again. And as always, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.